What's good, my peoples? Flan Speaks back for another video, man. You know what it is. Raw. May 13th, 2024. I found this episode amusing. Actually, I thought it was funny. Did I like it? Yeah, I mean some stuff. I was happy to see a couple of the storylines move a little bit forward. A little bit. Taking baby steps. The matches. Hey, for you guys that love matches, the matches were great, if that's what your thing is. Because some of you I've accepted, as long as you put together, you can have 10 banger matches, no storylines and no backstage drama, nothing like that going on. And to you, fantastic show. Did you see those flips and those bangers? Me, I prefer a feud, a storyline leading up to a banger. Because then I can tap into the emotion that the wrestler is trying to exude, trying to show when they go after someone. That sort of thing. And it's supposed to pay off, but as we see last night, that type of thing doesn't always pay off. Oh, man, as we go through this. So we got Io Sky advances, defeating Shayna Baszler. Okay. Predictable win for her, but they've also made the next step extremely predictable. I already picked Lyra Valkyria. It was going to go to the Queen of the Ring. I think there were a number of reasons. Number one, they brought her the timeliness in which they brought her up. They bring her up right before Queen of the Ring. I get it. The draft happened, but why her? Why at this time? Why Becky with the belt? Becky's the kind of like her guide. They said the Irish girl with the Irish girl. They mention it every time the two are together. Fighting Irish. But I like Lyra. Valkyria can wrestle, and she's a sweetheart, without a doubt. On the microphone, how can you not like Valkyria, right? I really can't have an issue with her. She's a sweetheart. But it's very important to know that it's easy for certain people, sweetheart thing, to go over with certain wrestlers. They don't have to do much. And she's one, but I don't take nothing away, man. She's good. Point is, she's going to beat Io Sky next week. What they did was, and this has been a theme, seems to be part of what Triple H does, is he wants to give all of his losers an excuse for why they're going to lose. For example, Bianca Belair has a knee. So when she loses to Tiffany Stratton, it's a loss, but it's kind of like, a loss that doesn't necessarily leave you going away with the idea that Tiffany's better than Bianca, you see. And this is what they did here. Io Sky, Shayna Baszler loses, but she, stomps the hell out of Io's arm. So Io's going to go into the match against Lyra with an arm. Right? Arm all fucked up. So, when Lyra beats her, it might be an arm submission or something where she's stomping the arm constantly, And it's going to be a nice match because they're both short, right? They're both going to go at it. Like, I was shocked when I saw Becky walk up to her and Becky towers over her. Like, if Becky towers over somebody, you short. You're short. And I don't know if anybody noticed with Becky, man. It doesn't seem like Becky a little Becky, is she all right? Is she looking kind of slim? And I'm not even talking about like a muscular slim. I'm talking about like just an anorexic, like you need to eat a sandwich type of slim. I don't know if it's just me. Becky before used to have a little bit of, she was never real thick, but she had like a little, little bit of weight on her before. But whatever. Whatever Seth wants, man, that's I'm all for. All right. So anyway, you got that going on. She advances. That Io advances, Lyra advances. All right. I've already told you on the other side of the bracket, Tiffany Stratton's going to go through. Explained how. Didn't check out my SmackDown review. I'll break that down. And then on this side, of course, will be Lyra Valkyria, who will lose to Tiffany Stratton, Queen of the Ring. So then we got what? What else we got? We got the men. Actually, I kind of missed the early part of Raw. You know, I didn't get home till almost 9 o'clock to where I could turn it on. So I kind of had to catch the early stuff through, delay and going back and watching, right? So my first image when I tuned in was, Kofi Kingston versus Gunther. If anyone follows my channel, y'all know. These are two guys I don't bang with. I don't muck with, okay? So this was like torture for me. As soon as I turn on Raw, I see Gunther is about to go at it with Kofi Kingston. God. Oh, unfortunately, I didn't have to pee, so I couldn't just walk away. I had to sit here and actually watch this. Now, of course, the actual match, good match. Good match, of course. Gunther's going to get you with 1,000 chops. Okay? And Kofi Kingston in the ring is a bad motherfucker. No doubt about it. He's a bad motherfucker in the ring. Okay? He can do stuff that's like, yo, he's a breathtaking guy. Now, what is the problem I have with this? This is the problem I had with it. Gunther whoops Kofi Kingston's boy's ass. He got my man on crutches. Got him all fucked up in the game. My man walking around with crutches in the back. Can't he walk because what Gunther did to him. Gunther fucked him up. So Kofi Kingston is mad. Like, oh man, I got to get revenge on my man. So he go out there and he get fucked up by Gunther. Yo, what's going on with the New Day? I'm thinking, hold up. With all the backstage stuff about Kofi Kingston, coming to get retribution, I thought, you know what? I know they love Gunther's little corny ass, but maybe, just maybe, they put a little bit of respect on the former champion Kofi Kingston's name and allow him to go out there and at least avenge his boy. Just so that New Day don't look like a complete joke. What happens? No, Gunther just whips his ass too. Only in, professional wrestling can such a thing happen. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Two black dudes, right? So, one black dude get his ass whooped by Gunther. His homie mad, he want to get retribution. Now, what I will say is Kofi Kingston did not allow Gunther to walk out unscathed. He kept attacking his leg. So then Triple H's methodology continues. So now this sets up for Gunther to lose next week to main event Jey Uso. Let me tell you something. If they bet money on it, you put money, put $1,000. If you got $1,000, $5,000. If you have your life savings and you can bet, put all that money on Jey. All of it. Okay? Number one, let me tell you something, how predictable Triple H is. I'm not saying he sucks, but this is how predictable he is. Gunther just defeated main event Jey Uso when? Huh? WrestleMania, right? Okay. Right? Just defeated him. Or was it Backlash? Whatever it was, Gunther just defeated him. Alright? Just shows how much I don't pay attention to Gunther. And now, Triple H said, alright, we're going to find a way to what? Give Jey Uso his win back. 50-50 booking just to show, you know what? Main event is on Gunther's level. So it wasn't WrestleMania, it was at Backlash, right? All right. So Jey Uso winning this is a stone cold lock. So main event Jey is going to beat Gunther. All right. Which brings me to main event Jey's match. All right. As you see, I'm not really doing this in order. I'm just going over what stood out to me, okay? So, main event Jey versus my man Dragunov. Alright. Let me say this so I don't sound like a beast constantly. Listen. You dragging off fans. Listen, I will give it to you. This boy can wrestle. This boy is a good wrestler. He's a good performer in the ring. Facial expressions, his moves, he makes it look seamless. Not a lot of sloppy shit going on. They all got a little sloppiness going on, but not a lot of sloppiness going on. He's very aggressive. My man's stamina is on 1,000. He must be on creatine and some damn C4. All right? And who knows what else, right? You know. But my man got energy for days. So I give him all that. But once again, for me, I need more. I need something else from him. Not just a typical Russian guy acting crazy. No, I want a Russian nationalist. That's what I want. I want a Russian nationalist on the mic talking about how America sucks. That's what I want. Or some iteration of it. Talking about how Russia has the best athletes. The best cars, anything. To make me give a damn about them. Because it takes more than just being a great wrestler. This is professional wrestling. All of them can wrestle. He's not the greatest wrestler I've ever seen. I watched Kurt Angle for years. I watched Brock Lesnar. I watched Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I watched Bret the Hitman Hart. I watched Shawn Michaels. There is nothing new under the sun. Just the characters change. Unless you like Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair. They a little different. They're a little different. They're a little different. But generally speaking, each guy that comes reminds me of a guy I've seen before. None of these guys are that, really. Watching wrestling too long. I need the stories, man. I need them. Especially for someone I can't relate to. I need that. I do. It's just me. One man's opinion, I'm going to tell you. So main event, wins that. Which was the right move. It's a good feather in the cap for Jay because people think the Dragunov guy's a beast. Right? So he goes and beats him. Good feather in his cap. He gets his win back against Gunther next week. Gunther has the excuse of the leg. So it looks like, Jay beat him, but, it wasn't that bad a loss. This seems the way Triple H does it. Alright? So you can book that one, main event Jay. Boom, gonna win that. And I wouldn't be surprised main event Jay wins the whole King of the Ring, even though I did pick Gunther, but no, now that I knew information just came, seeing Gunther's leg get fucked up, they're gonna get at the Jay. Because that just seems to be what is happening throughout this year. Each superstar that they put up there, each tier 1 star, as I'll call them, comes away with an injury. So now this makes it kind of predictable with what may happen on the ladies' side. Jade Cargill may come up with an injury when she goes against Nia Jax. Oh man, these people crazy. Triple H is crazy, man. And this is what I'm saying. This is why this amused me, because of this consistency of the injury, to set up, the loss the following week. All right, so now this brings me to my favorite thing that's going on. My girl Liv. All right, a couple of reasons I support Liv. I think she's something to look at. All right, she's also a Jersey girl. I'm from Philly, but I lived in Jersey for a few years, so I'm always gonna kind of support her, sort of in a homery type of way. No doubt about it. And Liv's doing some good work right now. Liv's doing some good work, man. So, Liv steps up to Valkyria. This is my favorite part. Steps up to Valkyria. They're talking shit. Has Becky always been a bitch? Turns around, Becky sucker punches her. Liv sells that little weak ass punch really well. Right? Becky looked like she couldn't hurt a fly with her punches. But hell, she knocked Bianca Belair out, right? They got Becky choke slamming people, man. Becky looked like she's 94 pounds soaking wet, and she choke slamming people like The Undertaker. Like you can see the opponent, man. They got to jump. as high as they can with both legs, like they performing the damn what's that? The high jump thing that they do during the NXT Combine when Becky does a choke slam on them, man. This stuff is ridiculous. But anyway, she sucker punches Liv, and then which was a bad move. You do that, Liv gonna get you back. Becky should have known better, being the veteran that she is. She should have known later on Liv was gonna attack. So again, she has the match with Dakota Kai that night. Becky Lynch, Dakota Kai. I'm glad this ended the way it ended, right? Neither one of them needed to win or lose. Dakota Kai could use a nice low win over Becky, right? But they don't give a damn. The Kai right now is Miss Jobber right now. Like, she looks halfway decent in the ring, but at the end of the day, she's jobbing. Like, they had Dakota take Bianca Belair to the limit one week, right? And then she turns around and lose to a rookie, Lyra Valkyria, last week. And then they got her about to lose to Becky. And then, they come in and jump her. So it's the same thing that happened with Bianca. And then Lyra comes in to save Becky the same way that Jade came in to save Bianca, right? I mean, this stuff is crazy, man. It's so predictable. What might happen next is after Becky loses to Liv, they might make a tag team between Becky and Lyra Valkyria, just like they did with Bianca and Jade. Wouldn't that be some shit? Triple H is crazy with his predictability. Like, it's the same stories going on both shows. This time, I guess he say this formula works. Let's go with it. Triple H is crazy. So anyway, Liv come out. Man, them jeans on. All right, that's all I remember. And then she throws Becky up against the ring post. Boom, boom. And then she slides out. Little devious smile. You know what I mean? Liv crazy. So, good. Then I saw a Dom sighting we had in the backstage. But they need to go Dom and Liv. Like, it is actually possible to do both. Like, have Liv go at Becky, but also have Liv at the same time going at Dom. I guess they're going to wait till she gets the belt, and then they'll start the Judgment Day thing, because they're not able to multitask well with the writing, with the script writing. Maybe they think people will be confused. People won't be confused. I think people are anticipating it. I think they're the ones that are confused, but it is what it is, man. So you got that going on, which I think is going to carry the show if they pull the trigger on it. Liv Morgan going at Dom Simp. All right. What else did we have here? Yeah, Otis. Yeah, I didn't care about that at all. I don't care nothing about no damn Otis because he's a big, fat, goofy joker, right? And that's not what I'm into. Brian Breaker. I don't know what's going on with Brian Breaker. But I am starting to like ball a little bit. My man Rick Steiner's son, right? The continuation of the Varsity Club, 2024. He mad he wasn't part of King of the Ring. He said he'd smash all them jokers. You know what I would do with Gunther? I would take Gunther and feed him to Brian Breaker. That's what I would do. I'd feed Dragunov and Gunther to Brian Breaker. Oh, man, let me stop hating on these dudes, man. So anyway, that's my breakdown of Raw. Predictability. And Triple H is crazy, man. Peace.